The only question I want to ask, does the small paper seem to be smaller?
It does. It feels like it's only on my nose, but I know it's bigger, but it feels like it shrunk.
Isn't it nice? So it shrunk. And that's true about 90% of the people, that after doing the 4 changes, the small piece of paper looked even smaller, which means the field of vision have grown. Now let's take the paper off. And the question that I have is, do we have a sense of more light, of more field?
Yeah. It's definitely my field of vision is bigger, and I'm better able to take in the light. I was really blinking a lot before and kind of having to close my eyes for a while, but now I can just really see better.
There is more than one way to relax the eyes. When we work on our periphery, we relax the eyes. When we look at a distance, we relax the eyes. And even when we do sunning, we relax the eyes. Now let me show you how we do sunning. We close our eyes and we point with the bridge of the nose to the sun, and we move the head from side to side as we do sunning. Sunning is only effective if it lasts at least for 5 minutes. It's important that the movement will be 180 degrees from shoulder to shoulder. The eyes are closed, so I'm facing the sun with closed eyes. They're not open. And they are closed, and as I face the sun, I feel the warmth of the sun, and the pupils constrict. As I move away, they expand. So the expansion and the contraction of your pupils is what leads to strengthening of the eyes. As you move away, they relax. And the movement must be a full movement, 180 degrees movement from side to side. The eyes are closed, but very gently, as if you're about to go to sleep. You don't look at the sun, you face the sun. And you move the head all the way from side to side. All the way. Without creating any tension. The sun is so pleasant, so warming. You can visualize that the sun penetrates to the eyes, and to the head, and to the face, and to the back of the head. And we breathe deeply and slowly, slowly and deeply. So now we massage the eyebrows and then the cheekbones. Eyebrows, cheekbones, eyebrows, and cheekbones. And we move the head all the way from side to side. The other side, I massage my eyebrows. My right hand will massage my right eyebrows. My left hand will massage my left eyebrows. From side to side. I want to see if you do it right. You massage the eyebrows here. You massage the eyebrows there. Only when we get to the end of the movement, we massage the eyebrows. So, again, we massage the eyebrows, but not in a way that stops us from sunning. We massage the cheekbones. Again, not in a way that stops us from sunning. Then we rub the heads while sunning. So we don't stop moving the head from side to side. For many people, it's hard to do 2 actions at once, but it's a great thing. And turn around and pop. Means you turn around away from the sun, so you will see darkness. This time it's not a long palming, it's a very short palming where you see darkness. Now you take your hands off, you turn around again, and you move your head from side to side. Now, what do you do about sunning if you are in a very hot climate? Because the sun could be burning. What you do is you go and you put cold water on your face before you palm, before you sun, you go and you put cold water on your face before you sun, and you put cold water on your face after you sun. Okay? And we'll do skying in that you put one hand behind your head. Look right here. You put one hand behind your head and one on the back of the head, and you move the head all the way from side to side with tremendous amount of pressure on the forehead and on the back of the head. You change hands to make sure you're not straining too much, and you blink quickly at the sky. Your hands do not move, only the head moves. So the hands do not move except inwards. They put pressure. And you put pressure with the base of your fingers, this protrusion area between the palm and the fingers, very rough, very nice for this. And let me do it to Jean, so maybe you'd have a sense of how strong it is. Move your head all the way from side to side, and we put pressure here. So we look at the sky. The sky is blue. It is beautiful. Look how beautiful it is. It's beautiful and blue. We put one hand behind the head, one hand on the forehead, and we blink as we look at the sky. We blink as we look at the sky. It is important to face the light. It's also important actually to be in the dark. But night walk is great. It takes about 40 minutes to wake up the eyes completely. When we have a night walk, we wave our hands to the side, we palm from time to time for a short moment, we do the long swing, we then from time to time put a small piece of paper between the eyes and keep waving our hands. That opens the pupils and helps us to adjust to the dark of the night. Sometimes we'll even put the medium and the large piece of paper, but most of the time just a small piece of paper. As we wave our hands to the side and we walk, all of a sudden we find a small piece of paper becomes irrelevant as we see all around it. And then what we do is, again, we do long swing and we palm. I take my classes in the Golden Gate Park. First it feels dark, and then there's so much light that they're saying that it's amazing. People that tend to narrow their pupils and to strain in front of the computer end up feeling much greater release as a result of the night walk that we're doing. I also suggest not to turn light in the hall when we go to sleep, but study our way and move freely in your apartment or house. Find your way at night and let the pupils expand all the way. It's a very, very relaxing activity, but you can only do it if you're relaxed enough to do it. For example, if your neck is tight, my neck was slightly tight, then you move it and then it becomes very tight and it's not really good. It has to be relaxed to a certain extent. The shoulders have to be loose, the arms must be loose, and you must not be upset. Like if you're angry or upset, you put your hands around the eye orbits and it's going to be a very tough thing for you. The chest moves forwards and the head automatically moves a bit backwards. The chest moves backwards, the head automatically moves forwards. And we can move the head from side to side. And we can move the head from side to side. And move the head from side to side. Hands have to be very soft and relaxed. It's good to prepare the eyes for palming by moving the arms in rotating motion in both directions and all the way on the thigh, and say fingertips to just relax in rotating motion in both directions. Standing against the wall and moving the chest forwards and backwards, forwards and backwards. So you move it back. Now we're going to do palming. I'll demonstrate how to do it. Normally, we palm indoors and we palm in a dark room. For the purpose of demonstration to everyone else, we'll palm outdoors so you see what you're doing. This is a palming stick. It has holes in it where you can expand it and shrink it. You make it longer, you can make it smaller. So this is a bit, no, it's not too high. This is great. It could be that, and it could be a little bit smaller than that. And you can also use a table with pillows. And I'm putting my hands really gently around the eye orbits. I relaxed my shoulders. And I breathe deeply. And I visualize that I see darkness, maybe even blackness. In here, it's nice to sit down and breathe the air real deeply. The palming should never last less than 6 minutes, so I'll guide you through some meditations. With the palming stick, I'm sitting on top of the palming stick. I breathe deeply in and out. I feel that my lower back and my abdomen are expanding when I breathe in and are shrinking when I breathe out. I feel that my chest and my ribs and upper back are expanding when I breathe in and are shrinking when I breathe out. I feel that my head expands when I breathe in and shrinks when I breathe out. My whole body expands when I inhale and shrinks when I exhale. I breathe slowly in and I breathe slowly out. It's every detail you can see. And again, look right now at the shifter with your weaker eye. So see if your count was correct. And put it all in the sun, please. So, yeah, good. Look up and down on those lines. The black and the white, 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 the black and the white.
Still 53, but it was definitely harder to concentrate with just my left eye.
All right. Now look at the sign. How does it look to you now?
Oh, it looks more blurry now. It's
More
just my
blurry.
left eye.
Because we looked from near, and now we're looking from far. Let's wait for a minute. Take a look at the windows. Do you see the square of the windows there?
Yeah.
And look at the other windows here. Don't ever be disappointed if things look worse. There's a moment when they do, and then there's the next moment, yeah? Now take the glasses off. How does the sign look to you
Yeah,
now?
that's much more clear now.
Much more clear, right?
I can read the address, the self-healing.org.
So you see, the left eye was working more now. And now it's participating more in your vision. Isn't that interesting? So the clarity becomes much greater with light exercises. Look how depressed people are when there is no light. The light, the way it is engaging with hemoglobin, is so similar to what happens with light and plants as the light engages with the chlorophyll of the plants. It leads to a secretion of serotonin. It leads to such incredible optimism that people don't know where the optimism came from. Which is your stronger eye from near?
My right eye.
Your right eye, from both near and far. So we're going to cover the right eye, not completely, and we're going to flip the page to the large print. You wave your hand to the side of the right eye and read this page.
What is computer vision syndrome? It is, according to the
And put the
American
page upside down.
American Optometric Association, the complex of eye and vision problems related to near work which are experienced during or
Okay, look away, don't strain ever. Whenever you find yourself stopping and not seeing well, look away so your eyes will be relaxed. You can even look at the big letters and the eye chart which is in front of us. Look at the 5, 8, 9. Now look back at the print, upside down.
or related to computer use.
Isn't it nice that
Yeah,
you rested?
I got that
You
word
rested
away.
from looking in, and now it's easier to see. So straining to see makes it harder to see. Keep waving, page.
The AOA developed this diagnosis after seeing
Again, whenever you don't see well, you look away. Look at the E and look at the 5 and look at the P and look at the B. That's 5 feet. Look away and look at the houses and the windows. Look at the gray sky, then return to the page.
increase in the number of patients requiring eye exams due to
Wonderful.
symptoms.
Now let's take this off. You can put it right side up. You can look at number 6.
The brain is unable.
Now look at number 2 here.
People who have always had 20/20 vision
Now